So in this video I'll be addressing one of the possible defects in CADRC. So I'll be using a typical RC details that was being done by a colleague of mine. So that day we had closed the previous day and he had closed the drawing, and only for us to get back the next day, and he met everything he had done showing this way. These were meant to be range lines indicating where a certain bar starts from and where it ends, and where the next one starts from and where it ends, having this number denoting the number of bars in each of the range line. So but then we came that day and the next day, and we opened, and this is all we could find in most of those places where he had used the draw range. So then the question arises, why did this happen? From my own perspective, from the little time I've been using CADRC, I've noticed that CADRC has a template of its own. Just like when you look at a typical AutoCAD, creating a new drawing will actually show you the option of picking from the templates. So you can see from these templates, the major two templates we use are either CADS or CADISO. So CADS happens to be an imperial template which works with feet and inches, while CADISO actually is a metric template that works with meters and millimeters. So these are templates for typical AutoCAD files. But then when you come over to CADRC and you try to create a new drawing, you can simply see from these that we have just two templates, and none of them looks like a CAD or a CADISO. This is CADISO. So you can denote that CADRC uses a different template from. So I would like to clarify this. I don't take CADRC as an issue, but I believe the issue comes from the users trying to create a CADRC drawing from a typical AutoCAD template. So I've seen issues whereby I'm trying to create a drawing, an RC detail, and I try to label and it's shrinking, and a lot of defects coming here and there. And the only thing I've been able to narrow it down to is that I used a typical or a default AutoCAD template in creating the drawing. So CADRC does a lot. So, but one of the key benefits of CADRC is that it automatically generates your bar bending schedule and your steel quantity. So now, in addressing these defects that could have happened as a result of the template being used in creating this drawing, rather than it being the template of CADRC. So what is now the solution? We've been able to address the problem, the possible source of the problem, but now what is now the solution? So after considering some possible solutions, we arrived at something that if it could have shrinked up, then that could have possibly be the length of the range line. So we tried to check the length of the range line, and here it is. You can see under the length it has reduced it to something like a centimeter 30, and this is meant to have been 3000. Then also the initial length, meaning the length between each range line, has also been affected, which needs to be changed. So now we have to come and change everything one after the other. So this is kind of meant to be like 3030, and the initial length should have been 1760. So you can see, let me just click on OK so you can see the possible changes. So this is what it is meant to be. The next one is supposed to start from somewhere around here. This is supposed to start from here all to here, all the way to here. The next one is supposed to start from here and possibly end somewhere around here too. So So having done everything needed, you can see everything has fall back in place. So that is actually the solution whenever you come across something like this. Please kindly like, share with your friends, share with your classmates, share with the professionals, share with those who are in school. Subscribe, and let's move together as we'll be learning a lot of things. So even if you have Jambites who are interested in picking up a career line in engineering, they will be so much interested in some of our AutoCAD series that will be coming up very soon. And even if you are in the field already, you might be interested in learning 1 or 2 tricks and tips on the use of Orion, Prota, CADRC, even some tips on how to do some little programming or coding on Excel spreadsheets. Thank you very much, guys. I'm so grateful. See you next time. Bye.